And as another note, things just show up on my bench for some reason. My son dropped this off. I don't know. I don't ask questions. I never heard of this brand before. It's still got it's got an internal battery, but it's got the little pull tab, so the battery hasn't even been activated on it. The probes have not been opened. And then this little mini screwdriver set that all these little bits fit into the end of the cap. I've got so many of these little sets now, I don't know what to do. This whole kit may go for sale or something. We need to have a yard sale. Well, all right. Before we start sealing and masking this thing off for cleaning and paint, I thought we'd do a couple things first so we can take a look. We're just kind of making sure everything still looks good. Okay. And the next thing I want to do is, with the plugs out, I'm going to check the valve gap just to see where we're at with it. Okay, I had to put the pulley on there so I could turn it. The valve is probably a little tighter than what I would like, but we're going to go with it. On this side, the intake is 5 thousandths and the exhaust is 5 thousandths. And on the other side, the intake 6 thousandths and the exhaust is 7 thousandths. This is more of a correct setting, but yeah, I'm just going to run with that. It runs, we know it. So before I button up the valve covers, I'm putting a shop towel in each one, because I am thinking about pressure washing it. And then I double gasketed my covers, so I'll put them on now. I had to pause a minute because I just got a comment, and I went and checked, and sure enough, I had it backwards. That little protector cap, this is supposed to go this way. Thanks, comment section. Yeah, that could have damaged that diaphragm. Alright, so getting ready to seal up the intake and exhaust. So shove some shop towels down there, and I'm going to back it up with some O-rings. So I'll put the cover on, and we'll tighten it down on that O-ring. And I went and got some very large washers, and that's what we're going to go with for sealing up those ports. And then I got to remember, I'm using the old plugs to seal the spark plug holes. And then over here on this side, I got to find a plug for the oil, and we'll be pretty much sealed up for pressure washing. Yeah, it looks a lot dirtier out in the sun. So I've got it. I got O-rings under here. We got gaskets under here. Oh, I need to go get a couple bolts to put in these holes. What I did was I put little screws in here to protect the threads. We are going to put paint on it today. Yeah, kind of cruddy there. I got the oil fill stick plugged up, and I want to get a couple more bolts. Let me go find the bolts, and we'll get the pressure washer going. All right, so I want to purge all the air out of the line before I hook it up to the pressure washer. Otherwise it throws a fit. Also find out which way the wind's blowing, which is from my back. All right, so while purging the hose, I pre-soaked with Simple Green. And yeah, I'm going to put you way over here so you don't get overspray. And then I'm going to go ahead and knock all the crud off of it. All right, we're gonna let this air dry out here for a few hours, and then I gotta mask the shafts, and then we're gonna throw some paint on it. So, all right, I'll bring you back. All right, I moved him over here. We're gonna crack it open just to make sure no water got in it. And see how good my sealing went. We still got oil in there. All right. See if I don't see any water. I think we're good. Yeah, we'll just let that go. Yeah, we're almost good for paint. It's drying pretty fast. So my next step is I'm going to hit it with a couple cans of brake clean just to catch anything else that didn't quite cut it. So I think it's about time to do that. Well, that didn't work. I guess I'm getting the pressure washer out again. Knock all that loose paint off there now. All right, let me go grab the hose again. Well, now that I'm soaked and covered in black spots, yeah, about the only thing I can do now is come in and just little wire brush and see if I can knock the rest of the loose stuff off. I think I got most of it. Yeah, we're going to drain it for water. I want to take some of that green, you know what it is, in between the fins here. But yeah, I think we're going to have to hold off on paint till tomorrow. It's supposed to be less windy and warmer. So, all right, I just seen the mailman run. I want to go get my mail. Am I bothering you? Well, all in all, it didn't come out too bad. Yeah, we're going to let this dry overnight. I think this evening I'm just going to clean up my bench, make some room on it, and fix my air compressor. Yeah, my regulator came in. We'll see if it works. Thanks for watching.